Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica. If you're new here, I'm a mama of 2 with 1 on the way, and I make videos about pregnancy and motherhood and cleaning videos. So if you're new, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the like button. It really supports my channel. So today I wanted to give you guys an update on my pregnancy. I had my 31-week appointment today with my doctor. I had my 30-week one last week, and then I had my 28-week appointment, and then I was gonna have another one in a couple weeks after that. And I ended up, at my scan, the baby looked small, so they wanted to have me come in sooner for an ultrasound to check the baby. And so I did that today. I'm gonna get to that at the end of the video because I'm gonna go through my weeks 29 through 30. And I just turned 31 weeks today. So week 29, my belly, I'm also reading off my phone. My belly really popped this week. My back hasn't been as bad at all. I found that if I stop bending over and pick up things, then I have a lot less stress taken out of my back. So I stopped vacuuming because the back and forth motion really irritates my back. Same thing with mopping. So my son has been vacuuming the house every day for me, and that's made a huge difference. Now, yesterday we did some gardening. I just wanted to pull some weeds and my back is fried. So that just confirmed that for me, that bending over and picking up and doing stuff like that is just no good for my sciatic pain. So I won't be doing that again. I also was being more active, but it ends up, which I thought was another thing that would help, and it does help, but it gives me more Braxton Hicks contractions, which I'll get to in a little bit. So we decided to go hiking once a week, and I'm gonna have to stop doing that. At 29 weeks, me and my son, we decided that we wanted to go hiking at least once a week to get out of the house, get some fresh air, and be in the woods. And just being out in the woods is like my favorite thing. I love hiking. I love being around trees and green and fresh air and nature. It's just something that I've always loved to do. So we decided to go hiking at least once a week. And we went once a week, and then we went twice, once last week and twice the week before. And it was so nice. It was just so nice for the kids to get out. And it's about a little over a 2.5 mile hike round trip, and it's been great. But I'm gonna have to stop doing that, unfortunately. And then I was gonna start I was going to start working out again, and I took a few weeks off from using the elliptical because I found that, or really doing a lot of physical activity, I found that I was having more Braxton Hicks contractions, and they were just uncomfortably tight. It makes sense. They're so tight that it causes me a lot of pressure. The baby is so low that it's just so much pressure, and I end up almost peeing my pants if I continue with what I'm doing, so I have to stop. No more being super active anymore. Because the baby was small, I started drinking smoothies or juicing, and I still do that. I didn't do it yesterday. We have to go grocery shopping today. We ran out of pretty much everything to do it. So I've been adding kale, spinach, coconut milk, fresh blueberries, bananas, and apples and peaches and nectarines. Whatever I feel like that combination for that day is what I'll make, and I'll either juice it or I will make a smoothie. So I've been trying to do that to get her as much nutrients as possible if she's not getting the nutrients that she needs. So I find that doing a juice or a smoothie, I get more vegetables in my diet. Week 30 started, my boobs started leaking. So you have the baby's first meals for the first couple days are colostrum. So I noticed that I was in the shower and I was washing my body, and I noticed this like little cloudy drop of liquid on my nipple, and I washed it off, and then I washed my boob, and then a little bit more came out. I was like, oh, okay, I'm leaking. So I told my husband, no more nipple foreplay. sorry mom. But I don't want any more to come out, and he was very happy to comply with that. And then skin tags. I got skin tags with my daughter, and then most of them went away, but I noticed that I had another skin tag like right here. So my skin tags are coming back, which is gross, but it's part of pregnancy. So that was pretty much it for week 30. Now, like I said, I just turned 31 weeks and I just had my appointment. So they said that the baby is still measuring small, and she's in around the 10th percentile, and I have a lot of fluid, but she's very small. So they're concerned. So I have to go in again next week for another ultrasound and scans. And I asked the doctor, which I know she can't say yes or no because it can switch on a dime and a hat, but I still asked her if she thought I was going to be having her early, and she said she wasn't sure. And I said, you know, all I want is for her to be as healthy as possible. So if she has to come out early, I'm not going to push against it. I know she's not going to deliver her early unless it's absolutely necessary, and I would rather her thrive in the NICU than be suffering and not getting the nutrients and everything in utero. You know, that's going to be the last resort, but if it happens, then it's necessary, and I'm okay with that. And I said, whatever we have to do to make sure she gets here safe, then I'm fine with. And that comes also down to my Braxton Hicks contractions. So they say if you have, I asked her, you know, if you have more than 6 in an hour, then you need to go and you need to contact your doctor. So I have a contraction, I downloaded a contraction calculator or counter, and I had 12 in an hour, and they lasted about a minute to 2 minutes apart. Some were smaller, but they're not painful. Like I said, they just get really tight and there's a lot of pressure. And so I told her I work on weekends and I'm on my feet all day, and I get them all day at work. So she wants me to sit down at work. I work in retail sales and for a company that I have to walk around a lot and show people where things are at. I don't just stay at the register, but they're gonna have a chair there for me. She said, we'll see how this weekend goes. If you are up on your feet and you are having contractions, then we're gonna put you on FMLA. So it depends on how this weekend goes, then we'll go from there. But and I let my boss know too that I might have to go on FMLA, which it sucks, I don't want to, but she said that she's not sure if it's the physical activity or just all the stress, you know, this time around. It's just my body's way of telling me that I need to slow down and rest. So that's what I'm gonna do. We're supposed to go camping Monday and Tuesday and then come back Wednesday. She said it's fine as long as I rest. So my husband and I are just gonna talk a little bit more about that. We might just go out to another area and just go like camp for the day, just set up and bring a cooler and chairs and just set up for the day and then come back. So that way if anything happens, we don't have to pack up an entire camping area and pack the kids and all that stuff. So I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do yet, but I was really looking forward to going camping. So hi.
What are you doing?
I'm talking to the camera. What are you doing?
I'm talking to the camera.
Yeah.
What is this?
It's Mama's phone.
I'm gonna talk to Grandma. Okay, I'm gonna talk to Grandma.
Okay, we'll call her in a little bit. She said she'd call us back.
Hey, Mom.
But I want to give you guys a bump shot. That's honestly really it for these last few weeks of my pregnancy update for week 29 and 30. I will keep you guys updated on how the baby is doing next week. I'll let you know how my appointment goes. But I wanted to do a belly shot and show you guys what I look like right now. So let's do that.
I just wanna hold you. I just wanna look into your eyes and tell you that I want you. You know you make me feel so alive.
than that, I just want to thank you guys so much for sticking with me and for supporting me. I really like sharing my story with you guys and telling you everything that goes on with me. It's almost like I'm venting, and I'm, instead of writing in a diary, I'm saying it and sharing it with people, because this might not be just my conditions. It could be, you know, I just feel like this is a way for me to vent and to share funny stories and to just be myself and share it. And that's what I like about recording, is I can always look back on, my kids can look back on. So I'm glad that you guys are here with me, but I just want to thank you. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.